Hello everyone! Happy Massiverse weekend! I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Happy Saturday! And I hope that we're all ready for the Legacy Massiverse tournament today. Very exciting. We have 8 players, the perfect number, really. You wish you had made some food first. Well, you probably have like 10 minutes before we start. You can sprint, you know, run. That if you like microwave some ramen noodles, that goes pretty quick, you know? But I have all of our players. I'm just waiting on the team from G-Blader. It's kind of a last minute sign up, my favorite kind. So once I get that, we're basically good to go. I sent you a DM on Discord, G-Blader, so just check your messages. And you can just message me which characters you're playing. and then I'll have the full roster. I'm very happy that we have an even number. That means everybody gets to play, which is very, very nice. There are apparently several bugs, but hopefully none of them are too crippling and people are able to play around them. This is part of the territory when a game is coming through beta, but all of these games that we're putting in and all of this testing that we're doing and all of the bug reports that we're submitting are gonna make this game perfect. So we're doing a good job. It's all gonna work out. I see your team, G-Blader. Thank you. Excellent. Just like last night, we really have like a really big variety of teams. I don't think, let's see here, is anyone playing the same team? I don't think so. Everyone is playing a different team. Yeah, which is really fun to see. So many different possibilities. Get a little screenshot of our players here. I don't feel the need. Like, there's no point in hiding the information, right? Like, it should be public information what everybody is playing. It's just that I can't watch every single game, you know, and I want to make sure that people are kind of playing the same characters. Not that anyone would cheat on purpose or anything like that. 2 out of 3 of my team members have a negative bug affecting them. Oi! Oh no. Is there a losers bracket? Not exactly. We're just playing Swiss. We played around after I lost my first round. Yeah, the only part, like, so first prize, you get a playmat. We'll mail you a playmat of your team. So in this case, your 3 characters that you chose for Legacy. Someone from the Solus Game Studio team will reach out to you and send you a playmat for winning. So that is the prizing for this tournament. It's only for first place. If you lose a game, you're basically just playing for fun after that, because you would have to win all of your games probably to get first. Fun and glory, yeah. I'll just post that. I don't know why the font was different on that last one. Don't worry about it. Smash 3DS vibes. Yeah, whatever you want it to be, you know? So I don't want to start right on the dot, so I'll give it a couple of minutes, just in case people are straggling. I think we'll start at like 7:35. Just to make sure we have everybody. You're debating whether you ever posted the Griffin bug? Oh. I mean, oh, like you haven't posted it? I don't know. Like, if he's meant to play a different way, then like we do need to fix it, right? Because rules should be like consistent between whether or not you're playing it in paper or whether you're not, or playing it online. So Lilac, you should report the bug, even if it nerfs your character. No more playing with the handicap. None for you. You wish this was how he actually played? What is the difference between how he plays in paper to how he plays in Board Game Arena? Is it just sequencing? I think we're also gonna do 30-minute rounds again today. It didn't come into play at all yesterday, and I doubt that it will today. So I think we'll have plenty of time, even with a 30-minute round. The passive effect goes off before your played ability exhausts. Oh, I see. Hi, Aaron. Welcome back. Very happy to have you on the roster. Makes you think even more about what ability I play. Yeah, it's like a really weird sequencing thing. So in Board Game Arena, the card that you played, you're not able to banish it, but in paper, the card that you play, you are able to banish it, is what you're saying, right? Okay, yeah. Definitely a weird sequencing thing. Can confirm that Griffin is bugged. Yeah, I'm assuming G-Man is Griffin. That's... We nicknaming Griffin? I didn't know we were on nickname terms with these characters. Passive states end around. That makes sense. Okay, I hope everyone's here. We're about to start. I'm gonna post the pairings in the Discord just like I did yesterday. I'm gonna shuffle up the seeds. It's gonna load, I guess. It doesn't like that I shuffled it. You're ready for the AK versus Lilac finals? Yeah, let's see it again. Okay, we are shuffled up. We have 8 players, so it's going to be 3 rounds. And we are starting the tournament! Oh my gosh, round 1, huh? Okay. Posting pairings in Discord. So just like yesterday, these usernames are the Board Game Arena usernames of your opponents and your fellow players. I think the best way is to just start a game maybe and wait for them to join, or you can add them on Board Game Arena and challenge them. Whatever is easier and makes more sense. Whatever you can do quicker. Yes, good luck and have fun, everyone. I'm excited to spectate some matches. We have... Yesterday we had 2 players as well, I think. 2 Griffin players. Oh, today we have 3 Griffin players. Yesterday we had 2. We're going quick with it. Round 1's gonna be a fun one. Let's see who we have to spectate. Nobody yet. I don't recognize any of these. Go back. Oh! Let's watch the AK versus Duel U or Unwavering Bonds. Oh, I forgot I'm not There we go. Enter Paragon Select. So we have Unwavering Bonds on the bottom here. And on top. I haven't watched very much Legacy, so this will be interesting. Oh, gravity shift. Getting the extra exhaust kind of sucks. We ready tanky with Soldier. Elbow rest. Little block from both sides. Love a good defend. One damage for Radiant, but Lucky gets the free rest. It's a sneaky rest, a fun rest even. Ooh, we get the execute on the Welcome to Existence. Radiant is cape mode. We're final form. Very nice execute from AK. We get the double block again. Great minds think alike. Ooh, Event Horizon into the Spaceman. It's a shame you won't be able to block all the damage on that for Radiant, but still pretty good. Lots of decisions to make here. I'm assuming that Event Horizon has to happen first. Interesting choices. Okay, so it chooses to block 2 and see the other one. And to ready an ability. T-Gum's favorite move with Radiant Black. So he readied Gravity Bubble. What did Lucky? Ooh, the Dead Lightning. Okay, we get the 2 damage from Gravity Shift, but Lucky gets away with the rest again. Very nice. Has almost all the abilities now, just one ability banished. Oh, never mind, 0 abilities banished. Just took a second. And Radiant still in final form. It's looking pretty dire for Radiant here. Especially with that tanky. Lucky just gets so much health back. Ooh, the mech combined for 4. Big damage. We do hit the energy blast, so we get the execute back to hand for Radiant, so trying to hold on. Oh, and the counter to add insult to injury. Lucky takes match 1. Now, I believe how this works is the character that lost passes on a character or a card, right? And then the player that won has to stay on their Paragon, I believe. Okay, we're getting some Inferno Girl red now. We pass down the Radiant Black Execute. Very interesting. Oh, hello? Well, that was a quick one. We're 1-1 immediately. We slam the Execute and Lucky doesn't get away with it. So now passing down. I wonder what Lucky passes down. I feel like Tanky is just so good, right? Ooh, okay, so passing down the Dead Lightning from Lucky. That's an interesting choice, and we move to Radiant Black. Okay, we get the God mode, no grab for Inferno Girl. Nice try. Ooh, and the Dead Lightning gets blocked. Really nice. Okay, we hit the gravity shift on the rest. Kind of unfortunate, but we do get the 2 damage in. It's pretty nice. Inferno Girl gets some energy and has that Dragon Blast ready to play now. There's definitely the opportunity to catch up to get into Blazing Confidence. And hits the grab on the gravity bubble. Ooh, Cosmic blocks the God mode. Ooh, Dragon Blast for 4 damage. It did get the boost from God mode. Very nice. It is enough for Inferno Girl to flip over to Blazing Confidence. This is a close one. Okay, you're blocking the God mode this time. It's so dangerous when that ability is exhausted. I feel like you can just take so much damage. Okay. That's game, I think. Well, for that round at least. So, Radiant losing has to pass down an ability, I believe. So you have to lose with all of your paragons, right? Okay, so we are now on Cataclysm for AK. We have Dead Lightning and God mode. Ooh, hitting that God mode right off the bat. I feel like Cataclysm might actually be a bit of a hard matchup for Inferno Girl, and just because of the attrition damage all the time. Ooh, tries the Dark Bargain, doesn't get it. Inferno Girl gets the rest, but takes a little damage. Further away from the Blazing Confidence, but definitely not lost. Hitting the God mode. Tendrils hits as well, making Inferno Girl exhaust an ability. Let's see what they choose. Flying Intercept, not even gonna waste time with the grab. Hitting that Dragon Blast. Inferno Girl with the God mode. Execute seems really nice. Just huge damage. Nice block from Inferno Girl. It puts her into Blazing Confidence, gained some health. Ooh, we do get the big Vitality Drain on the rest. That is exactly what Cataclysm needed. There's a health swing there for sure. But Inferno Girl has all the cards online now. This is a tough spot to be in. Nice grab. Okay. That was a great call. Ooh, and the execute from Inferno Girl. What an excellent match. That is awesome. So, I'll go ahead and record that. Unwavering. Does score matter? I wonder. T-Gam 3-0 versus G-Blader. Very nice. Okay. That's 2 games down. We've still got people playing. Let's go take a look. Might matter for tiebreakers, yeah. I mean, I'm able to put it into challenge, so it works. Let's see. Can tune into Lilac versus Surreal. We've got Surreal Gaming, Radiant Black, challenging Catalyst. Let's go. Oh my gosh. They're out for blood. Two times Radiant Black loophole. Is that a loophole? So it looks like we have Griffin with Searing Strike and tanky? So true, Brian. So 1 to 2. Yeah, we have Searing Strike and tanking on Griffin, and we are now on True Radiant Black with Gravity Slam from Radiant Black challenging. Ooh, that turn 1 rest. Excellent Searing Strike. Griffin with Searing Strike. Just, oy. That ability does so much damage. A little energy blast. Do they choose to ready God mode or no? They do. Okay. Griffin successfully rests. Your favorite of the 2 Radiant Black options? I mean, is it fair to compare them? I feel like Welcome to Existence and Event Horizon, like True Radiant Black just has like so much cool things. Not to say the Challenging Catalyst isn't cool, but you know. Ooh, execute to execute. Great minds think alike. Ooh, and they both rest. Not really that unpredictable considering they both just played Execute. Radiant has Event Horizon online now. I really think that Radiant, from this set at least, is probably Griffin's worst matchup. Oh, and gets the block with the gravity bubble. Very nice. But I'm no Griffin expert, so I feel like healing is the way to deal with them, and Radiant has the most of that out of any of the characters. I wonder if Inferno Girl just goes big mode, and she just does enough that Griffin doesn't matter. But I guess that could be said for Inferno Girl versus like any character, right? Oh, so we do get the Event Horizon for the Searing Strike, so we're gonna be able to mitigate some of that if we want to. But no healing because Searing Strike says so. We chose Ready, so we have Gravity Bubble back to hand and Event Horizon dealt 2 damage. So, not choosing to block 2, but I understand wanting to fend is an option for sure. Brian, going big mode is my favorite thing to do. That'll be my legacy team. My title will just be big mode. Like Premiere? We have someone playing Premiere. I was really happy to see because I like Premiere a lot. I think that he's a sweet starter character. Whoa, and nobody gets the block. That's really unfortunate for Radiant more than it is for Griffin, I think, but it's alright. Oh, that's perfect, Brian. I might steal that. At least they can put it in like my obituary. It would be perfect. Ooh, we get the counter. And it's that crushing despair. It's got stun on it. Feels bad. Ooh, yeah. So Lilac taking that one. We're 2-2 in this match. Very interesting. Having the entire roster present in the tournament is a good sign of the set being internally balanced. Yeah, definitely. Are we missing anybody? I don't think so, right? I think everybody gets at least a little bit of rep. Unless I'm forgetting a character and then maybe they are being under-repped. That's sweet. I can't wait until maybe there's even more characters, you know? With Penguin winning 3-1. So we have Griffin versus Griffin here. Ooh. Sorry, I just accidentally closed my streaming tab for a second. Hopefully everything's fine. Oh my god, that did so much damage. God mode moment. Proudly. That was big. Big, huge. Do you think that both of these players have the Griffin math, like, plugged in? Having 2 Radiant pass downs to Griffin is actually so interesting. Oh, the counter! Let's go! That's Lilac getting the counter on Surreal here. Very interesting. That was huge. Sealing away the Disintegration Blast. I feel like having Griffin as your final legacy character is probably a bit weird to work around because you're giving yourself less abilities to banish with extra effect, right? It's just interesting. Can you pass down ultimate in legacy? Like, could you swap the ultimate? Probably not, but I'm just curious. Oh, that would open up some crazy stuff, Sindar. What if you could? It'll be a new format. We'll call it Legacy Plus, and you can swap out active ultimates. You think it's worth it for better damage? Yeah, I can definitely see Griffin wanting that. But I feel like the kit is just so big. What in the world? Disintegration Blast is sealed and cannot be readied, but it will stop being sealed. And then it got readied. I must have missed something from that interaction. That seemed bizarre. Because I went from being sealed to straight to hand. I think it was double readied. I think that as well. I'm just not sure how. Double readied from Banishing Rest. Oh. Interesting. We do get the tanky, a big block on the Gravity Slam. A sad day indeed. Our rest is banished, and Lilac takes it 3-2. Very close game. Well played. And that was our last match for round 1. And I will go ahead and post pairings for round 2 because we're ready. Game bugged apparently. Well, in which way? It's like, we know the game is a little bugged, you know? Let's go round 2 pairings. He still had an ability left. That's bizarre. That's a risk that we run. And we will be spectating the Penguin versus Wavering Bonds match because that is our current table 1. Probably some dumb Griffin math. I believe it. Not my Norton protection. Get that thing away from me. Man, I hate pop-ups that you can't control. Like, I have an ad blocker, I got firewall, I got all that stuff. But you know what I can't get rid of? Norton security protection. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Sorry, I got strong feelings about Norton. Alright, Penguin versus Unwavering. There. Lock that in. Perfect, they're giving me time. Norton antivirus is the virus, that's the true. And let me change the names here. I think we have... Oh, I can't tell who's who. I'm not sure who's who yet. Sometimes it mixes them up. We have Radiant Black versus Radiant Black. I'm not sure which player is which, but I will know probably when they pass down. Because their names on the side is not always accurate to who's on top and who's on bottom. Two gravity bubbles. Gravity bubble living. Chatlog, I know who's playing. It's Unwavering and Penguin, but I don't know which one is which. Because even if it's showing me on the side that Unwavering is on top, but that's not always true. Sometimes it flips them. I've seen it. There we go. It's being weird. You have 10 HP. Okay, and you are unwavering. So it is correct this time. I guess I could have tried tracking like who is happening, you know? And then we have a penguin. Excellent. Okay. This is an interesting looking game. Oh, then we get the welcome to existence. It's an execute, but it's not over yet. They both have been executed. I see both of the welcomes have been banished. So we are truly... Oh. And what penguin only has 1 card left to play. It cannot get any other cards back. But it gets countered, so the game can continue. Oh no, because it makes you exhaust it. Boy, that's mean. A little bit of exhaust. Okay, we have Premiere! We get to watch the Premiere match. So Premiere, looks like we passed down God mode from Radiant. I'm in. God mode to God mode. Isn't that just how it goes? Ooh, an excellent rest from Premiere. It's gonna take some damage for it, but it's kind of worth. Depending on who you ask, I guess. Oh, the double rest even. Really gunning for that ultimate. Ooh, God mode gets blocked. It's not the end of the world. As long as it's exhausted, who cares, you know? Oh, and blocking the God mode back. Everything is symmetrical. The world is a circle. All is right in the world. Ooh, the gravity shift hitting for 3? Something don't feel right about that. it's just ouch, you know? But we do have the final trial online. We paid the price. I'm curious how they will play. Ooh, Cosmic Strike still dealing 1 damage because God mode is exhausted. We have the 50-50 kind of. It's not really a 50-50 against Radiant. Ooh, and calling the block. Excellent block. Getting a little bit of damage in and forcing the rest. And kind of an interesting choice here. Like, do you prioritize just getting your damage 100%? Or do you go for the execute? Do you think you can live? It's a tough decision. And an interesting one for sure. Oh, they're thinking about it. They're really thinking about it. Respect. I've been there. I've been in this scenario. The algebra. Okay, chooses to hit with the final trial, guaranteed 4 damage. I don't know if there's a wrong choice there, honestly. I think that's a good one. I think the other option was also good. It just really depends. So now we're 3-2. Ooh, and chooses to play the Event Horizon. Really safe first option to see how things will change. Okay, choosing to heal 2 and block 2. Heal 2 and block 2. So really playing that defensively. Sometimes it takes me like so long to read the log to decipher it. Both players thinking real hard. I understand. Oh yeah. Execute to execute. Premier going down to 1 here. Very risky. They both be thinking. Oh, we get the block on the energy blast. It is now 1-2. Let's see. This is a close one. Oh, tries for the grab, does not get it, and the gravity shift hits. Unfortunate, but definitely valiant. Okay. So with Penguin going to the 3rd character now. We get Pyre! Okay, and we pass down to Pyre. Denied. Did we pass something from Premier? Or do we pass something from the 1st character? Oh, they forgot to select God mode, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, as Legacy is kind of bugged with Penguin, it looks like forgot to select God mode. Yeah, it's definitely a bug that we need to fix, but they're just gonna have to play with it. You know, everybody's playing with bugs. Ooh, goes for the rest. Okay, Blaze of Glory. Wait, we get the execute. Let's go. Okay. Welcome to existence off the board. Pyre definitely playing very aggressively, and it's paying off right now. Oh, and we get the counter? Okay. Big hit from the torch, 3 damage. Really nice to get that gravity shift out of the way as well. That being Radiant's stronger card. Okay, you get strength to strength. Cosmic Strike does block 1 damage, so Radiant's still holding on for dear life here. Pyre is at 10. Are we gonna see a perfect? Yeah. And that is the Blaze of Glory damage. The Gravity Bubble does heal off the Cauterize. So, still kicking. Oh no. The last 2 cards, we all know what they are. You know what they say, it doesn't matter if you... Well, oi! What happened? Oh, the Flame Lash dealt 1 unblockable because of the block. Boy, so a penguin does get the perfect on Pyre. Very nice to see a perfect out here. I think, yeah. Well played. Oh my gosh, and getting the counter on the Inferno Ignite right off the bat. It looks like we passed down God mode to Inferno Girl. Torch hitting for 3 damage. Oh, good Dragonflight. Blocks the denied. Trying to mitigate some of that damage that Pyre can output. This is probably a hard match for Inferno Girl, similarly to why Cataclysm is. It's just a lot of passive damage. Ooh, but she does get the counter. Okay, we hit the flying intercepts, the grab. And we do take that 1 unblockable from the Blaze of Glory, so... Still gonna have to do some work to get the Blazing Confidence. Okay, not this time. Goes for the execute but doesn't get it. And we missed the grab. But Pyre keeping Inferno Girl down. Okay. No execute from Inferno Girl, so Pyre is safe to rest now if they so choose. We did hit the Cauterize, healing a little more health, just making that health deficit even harder for Inferno Girl to climb back. I wonder if she'll choose to try to deal with some of that now. Yeah, so we do Dragon Blast for 4. And Pyre gets the rest off. So, evening the playing fields. A Dragon Blast with God Mode in the exhaust is so strong. Okay, taking one from the Blaze of Glory and just choosing to play Execute. They do get the Blazing Rush heal. That heals for 2 because God Mode is in the exhaust and Inferno Girl is in Blazing Confidence. Not that it matters too much when we're at such a low health total. It could really go either way still. Boy. Inferno Ignite hitting for 4 because of God Mode and the Blazing Confidence. Huge damage. Very well played by Unwavering. But what Penguin didn't go down without a fight. We saw that perfect Pyre. Very well played on both sides. Okay. I have that match result. Let's see. Okay. The AK game. Yeah. Whoa, Tegan beat Lilac. I missed that? Oh my goodness. Three, 2. I bet that was a fun watch. Okay. And Surreal 130. You guys play quick. Okay. Just make sure I have those match results correct. I believe so. Okay. Man, this is a serious tournament. Okay. I have round 3 pairings. I am posting them in the Discord. This is the final round for Legacy. We will be watching the T-Gam versus Unwavering matchup. You guys are pulling out all the stops. I feel like that watching that perfect happen was crazy. Just waiting to spectate. We have Lilac versus Whip Penguin. Man, Fire really like can do some things. Oh, we do have T-Gam and Unwavering. Okay, yay! Okay. Let me get our names set up here. There we go. Should be about there. They're already off to the races, but I need to swap. This should be Unwavering, and this should be Tegan. Perfect. Okay. Okay, it looks like we... Oh, I didn't full screen. Gosh, every time, and I gotta move them around. It looks so much better full screen, though. Okay. So, Radiant gets the rest. It looks like Lucky has taken a little bit of damage, but almost has all abilities online. Really a high health game for Lucky to be this progressed already. Radiant gets the counter on the Ghost. Pierce doing 1 damage, but taking the gravity shift. Very ouchies. Choosing to exhaust Dead Lightning, interesting. We're also in cape mode on Radiant, so getting that gravity shift back to hand as well. Throwing out the God mode, I think mostly to get the damage online, but also just in case the rest happens. Have some interesting choices here. Okay, throwing the Event Horizon. And great. Okay, choosing to heal 2 and deal 2, +1 because of God mode, sending Dead Lucky to 1 health. Boy, and hitting the execute on the Welcome to Existence. And 1 damage. Can never forget that. It feels so bad when you call the execute correctly and then they're like, haha, welcome to existence, and they're still alive. Every time. Okay, blocking the spaceman, great block. Healing 1 and not letting Lucky have that hit effect. Oh, sending out the God mode. Lucky's gonna be able to heal here. Still in the danger zone, but not quite as far. Throwing out the Met Combine only hits for 2 because of the block on Cosmic Strike. And Cosmic Strike hitting for 2, sending Lucky to 1. Could go either way. It's tough to not try to play for a counter. Okay, Lucky hits for 1 and Radiant hits for 2, and that should be their round. Okay, so what do we pass down from Lucky? I'm curious to see Tegan's choice here. Okay, 001 is up next, and we pass down Spaceman. Big. I love Spaceman. I think it's such a strong card. And Lucky has plenty of those to pass down. Okay, getting the block right off the bat, nothing to heal. Ooh, hitting with that teleport slash. It does have the +1 since Radiant's affinity is intelligence. But we do get a safe rest. Oh, nice. Hitting that spaceman for 3. Gravity Slam hits back. So 001 has to ready an ability, but also has to exhaust one. So I think going even on card advantage there. Oh, misses the execute. 001 gets the rest off. And no block for Radiant. Okay. Twin Blade's dealing that extra damage because Gravity Shift is exhausted. Ooh, a counter! And the Focus Blast hits for 3. Wow, great call. Okay, so Unwavering moving from Radiant to... We shall see. Hi, Oni. Good to see you today. Okay, so moving on to Pyre for Unwavering, and we passed down Gravity Shift from Radiant. Interesting choice. I'm excited to see what Pyre's gonna do with it. We've been seeing some pretty clean play today. Lots of big brain on both sides. Atigam goes for the turn 1 rest and gets it! So risky, but it paid off, I guess. Gets that card advantage. You never think that 001 is gonna turn 1 rest until they do. Turn 1 rest achieved, yeah. And get out your Massiverse Tournament bingo card. Okay, so we are boosting on the execute. No fun effect, unfortunately. Just gets slammed by that teleport slash. Nice block too. T-Game giving no quarter. Nobody's doing damage. And it's on our terms. It's the 50-50, and it hits. Nice execute from Teagum. And we have Unwavering moving from Pyre to their 3rd Paragon. Make sure you choose both abilities, your Gravity Shift and your other one. Oh, they're thinking. Okay, so we are onto Inferno Girl, and we have Gravity Shift and Swelter from Pyre. It's an interesting choice. Just being able to ready the Gravity Shift, I suppose. I feel like it's hard not to want to take God mode. Oi! And that's that's game. Tegam gets the execute. Unwavering went for it, and it did not succeed. And Tegam is our legacy champion today. Very, very well played. Love to see it. Let's see, I'm sure that there's some other matches going on. That was quick. Let's see what else we have here. G-Blader 130 over Drago. I'm surprised that you guys are getting in on Drago, because I feel like Sundar plays so well. Okay, Surreal's match is not over. So we should be able to, let's see who's still playing. Let's check in on Lilac and Whip Penguin. We have Lilac on Griffin and Whip Penguin on Radiant. It looks like Whip Penguin is 2 to Lilac's 0 right now. Swept 2 tournaments in a row. Thunder, I know that you play well. So, I don't know. So his days been staying. I don't know. Sometimes it's also like tournament jitters. Not that this is like a super... I guess we are playing for a prize, so it is a serious tournament. I won't downplay it, but yeah. I know, like, I will play like totally fine, and then the second I enter a tournament or I'm competing for like some kind of prize, like it feels like so much pressure. Wee. With Penguin with all the options here. Lilac playing with not a ton of options. You have slight understanding on how to play the character I wanted, so I consider that your prize. Yeah! Journey before destination, you know? It's about the friends we made along the way. I see Lilac's message that she banished the wrong ability, so Disintegration Blast Griffin's arguably strongest card banished right now, but definitely still not the end of the world. Still have plenty of tools in the kit. Missing the Crushing Despair, hitting the Gravity Bubble block, and a fine exchange. Not too bad for either side. Oi, hitting the Gravity Shift into the tanky sucks though, not getting your hit effect. Lilac choosing to deal 2 damage there instead of heal. Anything to get that Griffin math working. blocking a good bit of that Cosmic, the Searing Strike. Gosh, they're both strikes. But Cosmic Strike, I think winning that exchange, depending on who you ask, I guess, but blocking 2 from the Searing Strike, so good. Considering that is Griffin's strongest ability right now. You're always scared of misclicking when banishing? Yes! Oh my goodness. Happens to the best of us. So Radiant with 1 card here, but because he's Radiant, the game will not end. Okay, we are choosing to take the execute here, put in the 1 damage. Welcome to Existence is banished. Playing the long game. Maybe. Oh, Lilac was quick with that card. The math is mathing. The path has been charted. The map has been drawn. Okay, we're choosing Memento Mori. 2 damage. And Energy Blast, hitting for 1. Not having Event Horizon could be a big deal. That's definitely true. So it'll be a close one. That's for sure. Lilac said, you want to counter me? Nah, I'll just banish the abilities you can counter. Oh, choosing to banish execute here. She's definitely got a plan in mind. Oh, they both play block to no avail. It's anyone's game. This is an interesting setup we have here. Oh, and getting the counter. Hitting for 2 damage. We do get Event Horizon to hand. Griffin's still kicking. Has to exhaust the Steering Strike. And chooses to ready tanky by banishing Rest. Or ready... How did you get Searing Strike? Oh, does Rest like do... How interesting. Oh, because Searing Strike was already in hand, right? Yeah. Ooh, big Event Horizon. We get the Gravity Bubble back. What a counter. That counter really, like, turns the game. Wow, and Penguin takes a 3-0. Excellent play from Penguin. We saw them lose their last match, but hit a perfect. And then a 3-0 on Lilac. Very well played. Okay. I think our last match is still playing. Cereal and AK. They are in the progress. I'm just gonna put Aaron. I'm shortening it. Okay, so it looks like we're 1-1. I think they did play a match before this, but maybe it got scrapped because something happened. I'm not sure. Looks like this is close. They're currently 1-1 on my screen and super close in health. The first game was so long, I thought it was a full set of 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, blocking the god mode and dealing some damage. Very nice. We got to spectate all the Griffin players today, I think. Well, Penguin, showing you how it is. New Griffin getting the rest off. Nice. Rested over your defend like 5 or more times. I mean, that's a good thing, right? I guess for Griffin, resting isn't like super advantageous. Because Memento Mori is just like kind of okay. Or at least that's how I feel when I'm playing Griffin, is that rest is like not super great. But I'll defer to the Griffin masters, you know. Oh, what Penguin got rest over your defend. That's rough. Ooh, that disintegration blast hitting for 3. It hurts. Ouch. But Radiant does get the rest, so not all bad. It looks like we have Dead Lightning. I don't know if... Yeah, I think it's just Dead Lightning on Radiant, and then we have God mode on Griffin right now. Dead Lightning with God mode is scary. Yeah. Just send it. I bet you don't know what I'm gonna play. It's just Dead Lightning 100 times over. Do something about it. Don't play block though. That would suck. Oi, Griffin gets the counter. And does 8 million zillion damage. You're glad someone else can win this time. You don't want to take both playmats? Yeah. It was in the stars, Lilac, that you would not win both playmats. It couldn't be true. You would be thwarted. Okay, so Aaron moving to Cataclysm. We have Dead Lightning and God mode. But if you have more than one playmat, Lilac, then you can force all of your friends to play with you. The more playmats you have, the more friends you can force to sit at the table, you know? Because they're like, ooh, shiny playmat. You already have 4 mats, we can get a banquet table. The more the merrier. One of them is signed by Jabali, nice. Ooh, God mode to God mode. Great minds think alike. Wait, okay. What if you play Cataclysm and you pass Dark Bargain to Griffin, and then it counts as one of your banished abilities for Memento Mori? Thoughts? Unique mats are definitely where it's at. Okay, hitting that vitality drain, get a little heal off of it, but Griffin getting to rest. You just don't need both, you can win another later. Oh my goodness. Then you just get 0-3'd, 3-0'd. I saw the match just a second ago. It's true, you can never have too many playmats. The Griffin has the full grip here. 7 cards. Ooh, and Aaron wants to tide that down. Exhaust one of those, please. An easy choice for Griffin. I feel like Crushing Despair is great to banish, but not amazing to play unless you get the counter off of it. Oh, that would be sick, Lilac. Try sending them an email. Mail it to them. Because it's not as cool as meeting them in person. Ooh, hitting that Disintegration Blast, but Cataclysm does get the rest. Very nice. We're living. We're laughing and loving. Two blocks. The standoff of the century. You wonder if you can make a team with your 3 favorite characters? Why not? Just do it. And we're banishing that Crushing Despair. Say goodbye. Don't need that card. It's Griffin, Fight, and Rano. So that would be extremely interesting. Carlos, we post in our Discord about playtesting. I don't think we're... well, that I know of. I'm not super in the know on this, but we do take playtesters. We have, like an email sign up or something. I'm not really 100% sure how to get into it, but they put the call out on the Discord, I believe, for playtesters when we're playtesting a new set. So Surreal going to their 3rd Paragon now. And it's Radiant Black challenging Catalyst. We have passed down God mode and unleashed the fragments. Very interesting. And we still have Aaron on Cataclysm here. Ooh, the block right off the bat. Let's go. We could see about running a tabletop simulator tournament, Lilac. I feel like it's just not quite as accessible because people have to pay for Tabletop Simulator. But it would be fun. I know you run tournaments for Pocket Paragons overall, right? God Mode Dead Lightning? Yeah. This is very, very good. Yeah, Board Game Arena is very nice. Ooh, Tendrils hitting for 3. Cataclysm having any abilities that deal like more damage just feels like a lot. Like, just the energy gain. It's just big owies all around. Both players choosing to rest here. A smart decision if I've ever seen one. And Cataclysm getting a little more damage off. Oh, Aaron said, get that out of there. Banishing the god mode. Excellent Dark Bargain. Hitting with that parallel possibilities. Just a free 2 damage, why not? You know, getting some more info. And Aaron choosing to banish or exhaust Vitality Drain. You consider trying to learn programming to make a custom sim? Oh, that didn't last long. I have been exactly there for another card game. I really considered it as well. Sometimes you just get bit by the bug for a game that you really love and you want it to be easier and more accessible for people to play. That's why this board game arena, honestly, I'm so glad that Massiverse is on it because finding it was really nice. It's a really great website. Yeah, I was speculating that I think Radiant is the worst matchup for Griffin in the Massiverse box, or a set, I guess. Just because healing, living, laughing and loving, you know? Getting the Vitality Drain, that's big health with God mode in the trash. But we do get the rest with Radiant. And the energy disruption hitting for 2 as well, forcing parallel possibilities back to the storage. Brutal. Yeah, I'm excited for this, like, I'm hoping that this round of bugs will be the last one. But hitting the counter and winning. So Aaron takes it. I loved that Cataclysm team. Really, really fun to watch. Aaron, 3, 2. Okay, so that's the whole tournament. We have standings now. Tigam is our winner, 3-0, as we already knew. I'll post the final standings in the Discord. Yay! Wow! I had some crazy matches today, some really fun ones, but thank you guys so much for playing in both of our tournaments this weekend. I really hope to do more stuff like this. It's so fun. Even just, I feel like spectating is so fun for me. I like to sit here and yap and watch the Massiverse. So thank you guys so much for watching, for playing, for participating, and for bug reports. We all need to be thankful for bug reports right now. Keep reporting your bugs, and hopefully they'll be fixed soon. But congratulations, Tigam. Well played, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I do plan to see you on Tuesday. So if you want to play some games with me in a casual setting, we can play some more on Tuesday. But have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everyone. Have a great night, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.